Now ask yourself this: ain't that adorable with those two?
Allow me a minute here to just talk to you guys about how terrible academia and the school system is in the United States.
In fairness, he does kind of have a point about the school system being a joke. And look, I'm not gonna negate or, you know, insult, you know, education. I think education is important. I think everyone can agree with that in one way or another. But that being said, like, it's leading you to failure, or misdirecting your way in life all in all. What do I mean by that? Like, given how the school system is here in this country, in terms of the school to prison pipeline, more or less so, it's designed for any individual that is enrolled in public school, either to fail intrinsically or not. But whilst in the spirit, in the moment of it, as per during the duration of it, it's setting you up to failure because they're not really utilizing nor teaching you any basic or proper skills that you might need once you're of age, literally. To which is why I fail to understand that about obtaining a degree or skills or any type of experience whatsoever. Because when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, and when I did the whole public school nonsense when I was growing up, they never really taught that and never really delved in more to be specific about it. All they told me when I grew up: oh, go to college, get a degree, you get a job. That's it. They never really delved in more with that as to what I just said. Therefore, the school system is pretty much a joke because it fails a lot of people, and it also fails people like myself in terms about how crucial life skills are and experience once you're of age and you go to college, and let alone when you try to situate yourself in any type of field or career that you want to do or would like to do. So there you go.
The village is tired, and tired single mom TikToker in some sort of back and forth that I'm witnessing on my FYP.
No hate to this lady, because I have no qualms against her. Literally, she's just conveying her viewpoint about single moms and the concept of a village and the villagers trying to help said single mom in terms of, let's say, if they have one or two kids, more or less so. Now, this is beyond my purview, right? Because I don't have kids. I am a loudmouth homosexual. But, alright, enough with the shits and giggles. But let me get on with my own personal take. And even though I have no expertise of this, because I have no kids, I just want to say this, like, being an uncle, because I have nephews, right? Like, in my family, it's all nephews. So, like, when they were growing up, not that long ago whatsoever, like, I was always made aware one way or another about my siblings, struggling in some capacity of trying to raise the kids, or let's say they want to go out, they'll tell my mom or myself or my other brother, oh, can you watch my so-and-so nephew for a specific time or day or whatever. In my experience from that, right, even though, like, I don't, back then, like, even though I never really harp on it or really kind of admonish about it, I was a teenager at the time, like, I never really had an issue with my siblings with that, especially with my nephews, even to this day. And my youngest nephews, like, when they were growing up, my sister every now and then will always want to go out and always try to push my nephews onto me by espousing, oh, can you just watch them, or such and such. I'll be back for a specific time because I'm going out, yada yada yada. Now, in fairness, like, I would sometimes help, but all in all, it became exploitive. Exploitive? Or, yeah, exploitive, because like I was being too kind, being too nice about it, and in which case, you know, the same thing kept happening and happening and happening and happening and happening again and again and again, until one day I kind of had a literal meltdown. Well, yeah, meltdown in my own experience, because I am a fucking nutcase, and I used to be a people pleaser back then when I was younger. I don't know what the fuck I did that, but I digress. It became to a boiling point with that, and in which I put my foot down and just kind of espouse my own take for it. Like, I'm not anybody's babysitter whatsoever, and I always get the same diatribe and always the same, you know, clapbacks. Oh, but you don't understand. Oh, wait till you have kids, Paulie. Oh, but come on, don't be like that. They're your nephews. Oh. Look, I don't hate my nephews. I'm talking about my youngest nephews. Like, I don't hate them. Like, they're in their early 20s and their early teens. So I have no issues with them. But don't fucking expect me to be the fucking villager and help every time that you want to have a mojito or a fucking drink with your friends or your boo if you go out, and I'm supposed to be stuck watching your kid. Here's the thing. I don't have kids. It's not my responsibility. Oh well. See? And this is why people in my own life, in my own experience, when they bring up that a lot, especially about having kids, I just bluntly tell them, like, I don't want no fucking kids. And I also keep reiterating this as well, is like, why would I want to spend the next 2 decades of my life and wasting a fuck ton of money for or another human being that I'm supposed to 24/7 look after, and, you know, heavens to Betsy, worried that something happens. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I seen it for my own family, and I seen the struggles, and I seen the stress, what it entails for me. No. The cycle ends here. Me. But that's just my own personal take. You know, again, I don't hate this lady. This lady just expressing her opinion about it. So I just wanted to interject my own experience from it, even though it's a little different, because I'm not a parent, as I keep saying. Well, I am a parent to my fur babies that you guys see every time I post my videos up here with them, especially my little one, Negrita. So I consider her my little baby, and my golden retriever, Bandit, a big fat fuck of a baby. Hey, I could have that excuse with them because they already know how I am, and they already know how I speak, and they're okay with it, and hey, they don't mind.